Hey, we're here on Drinking with O, the show. It's a conversation at a bar. Today we're at Tipsy Cactus with owner Sean Hayes. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing really well.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Right?
And I'm excited to try this beer. Tell me what's
So
this
this
beer
is
again?
from Goldwater
Okay.
Brewing Company up in Scottsdale, right on the corner of Scottsdale and Goldwater.
Oh, yeah.
It's their hop chowder. Their
Hop
New England
chowder.
style IPA. Yeah.
Wow.
Juicy. Got
Yeah.
a nice little hop finish to it.
Okay.
They're hands down my favorite brewery in this valley.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Hey, well, cheers
Yep.
to that,
Cheers, man. Thanks for coming. Uh-oh.
No. Well, man down. Well, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, that's really good. So
Right.
when it's New England style, is it like a hazy IPA?
It
Is that
is.
what gives
Yeah,
it-
yeah. It's kind of the way they hop it.
Yeah, I'm slowly learning. I'm slowly learning more beer terms,
Man,
doing
dude,
the
it's
show.
a process, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you can't keep up with this stuff.
Especially with IPAs, I feel like there's so much variation that it's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my number one selling beer here.
Oh, really?
Hands
Oh,
down.
I
I
can
go
see
through
why.
kegs of this
I can
stuff.
see why, man. We'll hopefully go through a keg or two today.
I hope so too. I hope so too. I mean,
We'll
why
do a
not?
kill the keg special.
Just the
you
two
and
of
I.
us. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
I think we could do
This is
it.
gonna get ugly.
Yeah. How many beers is a keg? Is it like
a lot.
55? 60?
No,
It's
half
more?
barrel. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's like a
barrel.
half keg,
Yeah,
right?
so I have a big boy. I think.
Oh,
You can get
okay.
160 pints out of that
160
thing, give or
pints?
take, yeah.
God damn.
You know, little foam and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
But
well,
yeah,
yeah.
nothing.
Oh, good. How long have you guys been open here?
We are a year and we're almost a year and a half.
Oh, so you guys are, from what I can tell and talking to other bars, you guys are over the hump. 'Cause I
We
think
are
that-
over the
yeah,
hump,
because
yeah.
I think that there's really kind of that contentious point where it's like, you get the big hype maybe coming into somewhere and people are like, oh, let's try that new spot. And then when you're not necessarily the new spot,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then you got to see 6 months in if you can still make it.
Yeah,
so I
absolutely.
feel like over a year, that's got to feel good.
It feels amazing, you know. I mean, I'm very lucky, you know. My wife Jo, she supported me on this thing. I've been in this business a very long time, and
Yeah.
you know, and I've worked for other people. I've helped their businesses become successful, and you know, and I've always talked about I want to do something.
Yeah, this is your first venture.
It is, and I mean, I've always drank craft beer, and
Yeah.
we never realized what craft beer had become.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, it
and
certainly exploded, yeah.
and you know, us opening, nothing survived in this building
Yeah.
for a very, very, very long time.
High turnover rate
Yeah,
like that?
not even, not like nothing.
Oh.
Even, and
Well,
then my landlords bought it, and
Yeah.
they took a chance on us.
Yeah.
And from day one,
Mm-hmm.
it's weird to say, but like they believed us. Because nobody else really did.
Yeah.
I called a bunch of people in Gilbert and Chandler, and not one person called me back.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe I can tell it's thriving. There's a
Yeah.
reptile expo going on.
I know,
just
right?
around the corner.
Yeah, we're booming around here. Yeah.
But you were telling me something funny before we started shooting about what they put your address down.
So yeah, they said they put my address and my suite on the flyers for
For the reptile show?
Yeah, for the reptile show for 15,000 flyers. I think it was.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, well, you know, you should have just brought in some.
I know. I mean,
brought
if I
some
would have known,
lizards.
that's
Yeah.
all it would have taken.
Yeah,
a little
just
bit.
one lizard on the bar. You're like, yeah, the reptile show's in here. Grab a
Yep,
beer.
yeah,
There it is.
exactly.
There's the lizard.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could just be a fake one, right? One of those,
Oh yeah,
those stuffed
no,
ones
just
you
be
buy
like,
at the
he's
flea
tired.
market.
Oh yeah. Just be like, put him underneath one of those little logs. Be like, he's
jumps.
tired.
He's on
yeah.
wheels.
Ooh yeah, put him on wheels. That could be cool. How did you guys come up with Tipsy Cactus? I think it's cool to have that, just something that kind of relates back to the desert. Because so many bars, it
Yeah.
almost seems like they're just trying to be like, just something catchy or something. And while Tipsy Cactus is catchy, it's like, oh cool, it's like a Arizona thing. You know, it's not a chain, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think for us, we wanted it to be not really catchy. You know, I mean, we wanted to make it where people can
It's
say,
got a ring to it, yeah.
like Tipsy Cactus, and now we've kind of noticed that it's just kind of become tipsy.
Yeah.
Where are you going? We're going to Tipsy tonight.
Yeah. No,
You know,
totally.
And I think that's kind of what we want to do. But absolutely, I mean, I'm from the Southwest.
Yeah.
And I think, we got saguaros everywhere.
Oh, I know.
There's cactuses everywhere you
Yeah.
look. You know what I mean?
And it's weird growing up with that too, because when people who I just forget, and when I meet people who see saguaros for the first time, they're like, "What the hell is that?"
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Right? Yeah,
yeah.
It's crazy, but
Yeah.
I think the name. I mean, I think we wanted it to be Southwest. We wanted people to know, like, okay, we're here.
Yeah.
We're local. We want local. We
Yeah.
support local.
Yeah, and I mean, your beer list certainly shows that, and I think it's important to branch out from just, let's say Arizona. But
Yeah.
you guys seem to have a huge selection of Arizona.
I
beers.
go in waves of it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because these guys they're great brewers, and but a lot of them have small breweries.
Of course.
So they can only put so much out or release so much to us, you
Totally.
know, because they got to sell it in their
Yeah.
in-house, you
And
know.
we've had other bars talk about the politics that I didn't know about that go into buying beer.
Yeah.
That you have to fight for kegs.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, and
there's-
it makes sense. It's not Bud Light. There's not an unlimited amount of kegs out there.
You know, it's called an allocation, right? Like,
Yeah.
where these guys literally will bring in a keg for you. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to get kegs that there's maybe 2 in the whole entire state, or there's
Wow.
4 in the Southwest,
Yeah.
or I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. And what they put into these things.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
is crazy.
And the infrastructure they have just
Oh.
to give to make this one thing
Yeah.
is huge, a
Yeah.
whole endeavor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it totally is. And it blows my mind what they do. And when you go into these places and you see exactly what they do,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. I mean, we've been to a brewery in Anaheim that, I walked into their barrel age room and it's 10 rooms this big
Really?
with 50-foot high ceilings
Just
with
warehouse
barrels,
style,
with
yeah.
barrels, barrel-aged beer all the way to the ceiling.
Wow.
Yeah, like, and
pretty
you got to think, like, how many millions of dollars are you just sitting on watching?
Yeah. Just waiting.
Waiting. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And then they get put a couple kegs in Arizona, and you guys got to.
Or they do these bottle releases, and we
Yeah.
go crazy for them,
Yeah.
and they're stellar beers. You
Yeah.
know, I think that's the amazing thing about craft beer is that these guys, what they do is insane.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Sours and things like that.
It's a whole nother ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, what do you say? You want to try another one? Let's get into
another
some of those
one.
other
Let's do
beers.
it.
All right.
What are you in the mood for?
Hey, dealer's choice, man.
All
Like I
right.
said, I took a chance on this, and by chance, I knew I would love it. But I
Yep.
mean, hey, you picked it, and it was fucking great.
Deal.
Yeah.
Let's
so
fucking
do
do
something else.
it. All right.
All right. All right, Sean. So what are we drinking now?
This is in local.
Okay,
This is
okay.
this is Upslope. This is their experimental IPA. It's actually the glass.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was
Right?
like,
I mean, how
this is
how fitting, right?
I know.
So it tells you everything that's in it.
I love these glasses.
I know,
too.
right? They're the best ones. So
They're
we got
so
what?
cool.
Snow melt malts.
Oh, it says a whole
Denali hops, Azaka, Galaxy hops, Victory, or Vic Secret hops, and
Ooh,
yeast.
Vic, man. Whoever this Vic is, he's fucking.
I don't know. This is kind of weird
It's
now.
holding it
I know
down.
we were drinking Vic,
Yeah.
but hey.
Oh, well, hey, cheers to Vic.
Cheers,
man.
brother. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was a better toast, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We're learning now.
I didn't spill it all over myself. Ooh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot.
Clean.
Yeah, super clean.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you, if I made something, I wouldn't name it Galaxy hops. I feel like it's a little. I don't know. No shitting on
Maybe,
Galaxy.
but it's like, maybe that's taking you to space. Like,
I would
it's
name
just-
it Owen Secret hops.
Owen's. I mean,
My boy Vic.
take out Vic.
Yeah.
Sorry, Vic.
Yeah,
Now you're drinking Owen.
Yeah, Vic's done.
Yeah.
I fucking buy him out.
Yeah.
Shut down his
Done.
farm. Shut the farm
Yeah,
down.
yeah. But there's hops out there that are so difficult to get, and
Yeah.
because the price
Yeah.
of these things, like big beer, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
totally.
Budweiser's bought in a hop that I think they were the ones that bought that South African hop, the rights
really?
to that thing, and then they're not gonna let anybody use it. Not even their craft breweries they've bought.
Why? I mean, because
They suck.
are they making a new Budweiser?
They're trying.
Oh,
I mean,
you know what? They
well, I
came
mean,
out with,
like-
that Bud Platinum. What was
But
that?
I think that's a malt liquor, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so. I think
Shit.
Bud. But I could be wrong. I haven't had a Bud Light in probably, I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
been
like
years.
that would be like a scandal if someone was like released a photo like, check it out, Sean Hayes drinking
Yeah.
a Bud Light. You're just, no.
Yeah, exactly. But I probably haven't had one literally in. I mean, I don't know.
And
I
almost-
have had non-craft. I drink non-craft.
No, yeah,
There's
but-
certain non-craft I drink,
Yeah,
and it's
but-
only because of certain reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, my pops, he drinks the champagne and bottled beer, right?
Oh
The
yeah.
High Life.
Hey, dude. Well, you know,
I've been
High
stealing
Life-
that out of his fridge since I was like 15.
Yeah, but also
right?
like for me, it's a camping thing. I drink like craft beer almost exclusively. When I go camping, I
can drink it all
30
day.
pack of whatever Rolling Rock or something because
That's
it's
the beer
easy.
right
Yeah,
there. That's
Cheers to
that's
that.
the Rolling
Yeah.
Rock right there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, shout out
stuff-
to Old Latrobe.
Exactly. Exactly. That stuff will still mess you up, man.
Oh, totally. But it's, I mean, at least you can drink it all day. Because I love craft beer, but yeah, camping's a different thing to me.
Yeah.
I try to do the, you ever see or hear about the Wisest Wizard game?
No.
So you drink a beer, and then you're done. Let's say it's a can of beer. Put another can on top, tape it, because the bottom one's empty. So then you
Okay.
can just drink out of that, finish that, tape it. And so you just come with a staff of beers, and then you're a wizard when it's taller than you. So for me,
I mean, but was that 12-ounce cans? Or
Yeah,
is it
12
has to be 12-ounce cans?
yeah.
So how many beers is that?
For me, 17. So if
And
I
did
drink,
you do it?
Oh yeah, dude, I've done.
I
But
could do
also,
that.
but it's camping, and it's like
Yeah,
you
you
wake up at like 7, 8,
And you have one.
and then you have a beer, and then you're having
So,
them
yeah,
all
you
throughout
did it
the
all
day.
day, yep.
Yeah, then I can do it.
Yeah.
But even still, it's hard. And you know what's crazy is I'll knock out like 12 so fast,
And
then like I'm spending like 8 hours drinking 5 more.
And it's like getting warm.
Yeah, I'm just
It's
like,
getting worse
oh yeah,
and
yeah.
worse
We're
as the
camping.
day
Yeah.
goes. Yeah.
Just like drinking a warm.
You're like, I need a
Rolling
craft
Rock,
beer.
Like, yeah. At that point, I'm like, give me something refreshing.
Yeah. What's
So,
this called again?
Wisest Wizard.
Wisest Wizard. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell any
Oh,
of my friends about this.
Dude, it's
It's
so
gonna-
good.
It's going to get ugly.
It's
I have
so
friends who
good.
would finish that in like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like.
Can
I
you
feel like I'm
you
good.
can either do it that way. Can you
Yeah.
shotgun them?
Yeah.
Could you
I
just
mean, it's-
shotgun 17
Yeah,
beers?
as long as you can fucking tape it. You know what? This is I have 2 party tricks, and one I can't remember. So I guess I have 1 party trick. And
Okay.
it's putting. Have you seen people put their thumb through the beer, like a thumb gun or renegade they call it? So if you take a can of beer and it's to shotgun it, but you just hold it and just put
I
your
don't
thumb
believe
through
you.
it.
I have a can of beer.
Let's do it.
I have a can of beer.
We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it real quick. All right. So I don't want to get it all over you.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh no. Put the hole in it, and then.
Yes! I love it.
Dude,
I've never seen that. That's epic.
that's the best trick.
I love it, dude.
That's the best trick.
There it is. You guys have seen it. I love it.
Live.
Live at Tipsy
Yeah,
Cactus.
I'm gonna. Do I use the towel to wash my arms?
Yeah.
I'm the
Hey,
best guy. Dude,
that was good.
I'm
I'm impressed. I called you out. You did it.
I'm just happy I could perform.
Nailed
you
it.
know?
Hey.
I thought I was gonna get performance anxiety because I was pushing on the can and I was like, it's not gonna work. But that's the thing, and it always seems like it won't work. And
it
every time
works.
that I've showed someone how to do it, it's like when they give up that it works. They're
You're
always
like, oh,
they're-
wait, it just happened.
Yeah, because you don't push
Yeah.
that. I mean, you push, but it does not hurt. And so I've had friends like, oh, and their thumb hurts. They're like, dude, fuck it, it's not gonna. Psh, and it just goes in.
Yeah.
It's all about like rolling your thumb and finding like
I'm gonna have to step
that
my game
sweet
up.
spot. Yeah.
To step my game up now.
It's-
I got no bar tricks.
Well, what do you see when you think 5 years down the line here? What would you like to have cultivated? Is it new businesses that you've kind of supported the ability for them to come in that are kind of support you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what it's about. Like I can't be in this business if I didn't have people like, you know, Clayton from Divided Vine.
Totally,
And
yeah,
Jeff.
yeah,
like
and
those dudes are my boys. Like
Drinking
they're
with no alumni.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And they're great guys, you
Yeah.
know, and I think that's what the community's about. You know, when they were opening their place, they would come in here and drink beer on a weekly basis, you know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel that support from them. And I think we can't do that alone.
Oh no, yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
There's no way that we can do that alone, and I don't think we should.
No,
You know,
no,
I
totally
mean,
not.
the best beer is a shared beer.
Hey, I like that. man. Yeah.
You know, we believe in that, and we like that, and
Yeah.
I think for us that's what it's about, and just people being good people,
Yeah.
and it's that
Totally.
easy. It's that easy, and beer is what it's about. You know, it's a
Totally.
community thing. I don't sit at home. I don't want to sit at home and drink by myself.
No, but we want to go to your local watering hole and you want to grab a beer that you like with people that you like.
Exactly.
And I think that if you go to, you can drink it in Applebee's or you could drink it whatever, but it's just nice to not have to do that.
You know, I mean, and there's little ththings that we do here that some people like and some people don't like. I don't give out Wi-Fi.
Okay. Do people really care?
Oh, they do.
I talked about this the other day. I walked by a restaurant and it's big sign, free Wi-Fi. I was like, I've never gone to a restaurant and been like, yeah, we're gonna need to go because I don't have fucking Wi-Fi here.
Yeah,
People
I
trip
don't.
on that?
Oh yeah, all the time. Probably not as much anymore because I think people have gotten to know what we're about and the community that we're about, and we're a bar of meet your neighbor.
Yeah.
You're
sit down
sitting
and
there.
talk.
I'm sitting there, dude. What are you drinking, man?
And
That's
it's
good.
yeah, and it's such an open concept that and you guys have the benches in the back and the games. It is conducive to that.
And that's what it's about, you know. And I
Yeah.
mean, there's reasons I don't give Wi-Fi. Meet your neighbor.
Yeah,
Get off your phone. Disconnect
totally
a little. This is what it's about.
I totally agree.
Who's sitting next to you or
Yeah.
with you at your table, and what's in your glass. That's for me is what this whole entire thing is about.
Totally.
And the community of it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't. If you need my Wi-Fi, then you should not have a cell phone
Yeah.
because you obviously cannot afford your data.
But when we were looking around talking about open concept, so I was immediately drawn when I walked in. How instrumental were you, or was it your wife Jo, that these tables are beautiful? These round tops.
So
that you guys
it's
have.
all me and Joe.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, there's certain things that you know, I mean, a woman can walk in here and see like, oh, that's a woman's touch.
Yeah,
Like,
and dude,
I
you
mean,
should see
I
my house.
I have a chandelier. I mean, believe me,
My old house.
I have a chandelier in the middle
Yeah.
of my tap room,
And I
which
love
I
it.
absolutely I do too.
Yeah.
She's like, we're doing it.
But I would have never
I'm
done
like-
it. Yeah, and maybe you're in the same boat because at my house, like we did an interview at my house yesterday, and the people come in like, wow, this is great. Like I like this, and like, dude, when this I used to just have like a skate house, just boards everywhere and like fucked up, and now it's like all nice, everything's like good, and I love.
And who
living in a
knows
house
where
like
we
that.
would fucking be,
Dude.
if we didn't, right?
I
know where I probably wouldn't be here if I didn't have Joe, and I wholeheartedly mean that.
No,
It's she is so instrumental in this
Takes
thing
two.
that it's crazy, you know. And now she's getting more and more into it with me, and to be honest with you, like this would not be here because of her, you know. And because this is a grind.
Oh,
this is a
dude.
grind beyond a grind, and
Come on,
she's
I
never
got it.
worked a day in the restaurants or the bar.
Yeah.
She has a completely different background.
Yeah.
And
And she just came in
She sees
full
this
force.
monster,
Yeah.
you know, of what it is, and now she sees what it is.
Yeah. Well, you guys have built. You guys have really cultivated something.
We're a slow pace. Like we're kind of new to the game for this whole thing. You know, there's guys that've been in this craft beer community or girls for way longer than us.
Oh yeah, no,
Or
for sure.
in it, you know. I mean, I've been drinking craft beer since probably 99. I mean, maybe give or take, you know, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Hey,
You know, that was one of my first craft beers.
Totally.
And I think but there's people who weren't new to this game. And I think for me and Joe to come into this, you know, with people that have been in it deep, like Clayton's been in this game a long time.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's what he was saying. I mean,
He's
was
been
like
in a
the
long
pigs,
time
yeah,
in the
yeah.
craft beer world and buying for a long time. And, you know, I've been on the other, I've been doing the restaurants. So
Totally.
it's very instrumental that we're doing what we're doing, and in a fun way.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
Wine, beer, you know. I mean, our wine list, we're working on it,
Oh, of
and
course,
it's a process. So
Of course.
it's fun. So
Well, hey, you know what? You want to try? Let's try another drink. Let's see what we're working with. Let's
what do you want to go with? You want to go stout or sour?
That's a tough one. Let's
Do you
take
like sours?
I do. Let's take a poll from the audience.
All right.
Sour. The
Sours?
audience roars. Sour. Sour.
We're gonna do two different sours then.
Yeah. Let's
We're
do
gonna-
it.
yeah, we're
Let's
gonna
do
funk it up.
Let's fuck it up. All right.
Funk it up.
Funk
We're gonna
it
get
up,
funky
dude.
right now with some of that.
Woo! Okay, so now we're doing a little departure. So we were talking about doing sours, and now we got two to try.
So me and you have two different sours. You
Oh,
have
okay.
this is from Great Divide.
Okay.
This is a Woodworks. It's a red wine barrel sour.
Red wine. So they put it in red wine barrels.
Red wine
and then
barrels with plums,
Plums.
and some warming spices.
Some
They kind of let
warming-
it get
It sounds like a dinner item.
It
man.
does
Plums
sound
and
like a
warming
dinner. Yeah,
spices.
exactly, like Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Put some cloves in
Yeah.
there, plug it in into the
Oh, yeah.
ham or whatever,
Ooh,
right?
Yeah. No, that's exactly.
But and then we got the grisette right there, and that's from Goldwater.
Okay, so
again,
now,
yep, and this is their
Support
sessioned
local.
Belgian that they just brewed, and then I'm
Okay.
drinking from Anderson Valley the Framboise Rose Goes.
Rose goes. Yeah, because it goes is a sour, right?
It is.
Okay.
You're gonna get more salt from it.
Okay.
Like
then
you'll know right off the bat, that's gonna be a little more funky
Okay.
due to what they use the bacteria or the
Kind of the-
yeast
okay, yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
it
whatever
may
happens.
be. Yeah, and
It's
this
above
one's gonna
my
be-
head.
Right.
Yeah.
Mine too. Even you know, it's good liquid though. So
Hey, cheers to that,
cheers,
man.
absolutely.
Let's see.
Here, try that.
Oh yeah.
This is
No,
like their
let's
play
see
on a
swap.
rosé.
That's really good. Okay, and so this is the play on a rose.
Play on a rosé.
Okay.
So it's like
I
cranberries.
always wonder, do you smell? Is that like a? Because
I don't smell rosé out of it. I don't.
well, I mean, like, is that a beer thing to be like, and then
It
drink
is.
It
yeah.
is. Okay.
Because I mean, some people have a great nose, just like wine. You know,
Yeah.
they'll pull out. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
I'm getting a certain hop from this.
Yeah.
Maybe this might be Citra, or this
Ooh, it's
might be
Vic's.
Mosaic. Yeah, it's Vic's secret hop,
Vic's
right?
secret
Yeah,
hop,
yeah,
I smell it
exactly.
right
Or
away.
soon to be Owen's
Yeah.
secret
Oh
hop.
yeah.
yeah,
Vic's
yeah.
is fucked, dude.
Yeah.
They're watching.
Vic's done.
Yeah,
he
sorry,
doesn't
bud.
know it. Sorry, Vic.
It's sorry.
You just lost your hop.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's the
that's
fun
super
in these
good.
beers.
Yeah.
Is that you can go from like funky,
Yeah. No. And
right? Wild
exactly.
ale.
Yeah.
This is a wild sour, Belgian
Yeah.
sour that's wild, and then you get that goes with that salt and maybe a little bit of that
I like the
kind of
saltiness
rosazy.
that.
Do you like that? Which one do you like better?
I like the ghost, and I thought I'd like that.
You like the ghost better?
I
There
do.
you go, man. Finish it up. There you go.
Yeah, I'll finish it right. And then what's
This is the Grisette, which is their Grisette, which I'm still learning a little bit about. It's kind of a Belgian session.
Okay, so it's an easy drinking beer.
Kind of the beer they drink all day long.
Okay, yeah.
Right? You know, I mean, they
nice
sip on it. Yeah,
there,
exactly. I mean, we need to take some stuff from that.
Dude, for sure.
Everybody needs to stop and have a beer.
Yeah, you don't live to work. You work so you can live.
Cheers.
Okay. That's really. I could totally see drinking that just
Kind of
casually,
Belgian,
you know. But it's nice and it's like kind of See, I don't know if I have the adjectives always right, but it tastes a little creamy in a good way. Is that what?
Yeah, I get it in the mouthfeel. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
little kind of it sticks
Yeah.
to the tongue.
Yeah, but I like that. I think
No, it's great. And
yeah.
I'm not a huge Belgian
okay.
beer drinker.
Yeah.
Some of them are just a little too robust for me.
Okay,
a little too
see that.
potent.
I can
So
see that.
it's an interesting
Yeah.
for me at times, and I think that they hop it just enough to where you get a little bit of that hop bite at the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
That works for us. So
Yeah. So let's get into now that we're lucky enough to be joined by Joe, the other half
Hi,
of
Joe.
Tipsy Cactus.
Hi, Joe.
Tell me a little bit about how did you guys get together and decide to make the jump in, because this is a huge leap, and
So-
it's worked out, but it's got to be scary.
It was scary,
Yeah.
you know. And I mean, we met 13 years ago,
Oh, hey.
give or take, maybe.
Yeah.
We've been married about 11. A
Oh,
little over
wow.
11, yeah,
Very
yeah.
cool.
And she's seen what I've done, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she went to school. She's very successful in what she does,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been fortunate enough to have her.
Yeah.
And she's believed in my ideas, and I've always wanted to do something.
Yeah.
And I've always worked for other people, and she's always believed in me. And, you know, and from the day that we met,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm very lucky to have her.
Yeah.
I get emotional. I love her.
No.
I love her with all my heart. And
Absolutely.
it's a big deal to me to have somebody who believes in you this much
Yeah.
and supports you this much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a huge,
It
like I
is.
said, it's a huge endeavor, and
It is.
and there's no guarantee that you're not going to close doors after 3 months.
You're
you know?
exactly right. You're exactly right.
And you guys, like we talked about, making it over the hump. You guys are over the hump, and you guys have made it this far. And I think, yeah, it takes two to tango, man.
It totally does, and you know, and she's worked her butt off doing her normal day job, and then she comes down here and works this with me
Yeah,
on a daily basis, and
that's huge.
and just to, you know, to have somebody like that behind you,
Yeah,
it's incredible.
yeah,
It really, really is, and it's, you know, and for someone to believe in your brand and what you're trying to do, and also the best part is she never drank beer.
Oh yeah.
And now
she was more of a
She
other
liked
drinker.
wine. She
yeah,
loved
more
wine, you know.
fan,
And
okay.
then there was the day when she kind of had that beer that was like,
Yeah.
right. And now she what the first beer we had, right? We had the Chowder. That's our beer. We love that beer.
It's a delicious beer.
And it is a delicious
great.
beer. And she knows that beer so well
Yeah.
that she knew when they adjusted the recipe for the better.
That's
She called the
awesome.
brewer out.
That's awesome.
And he said to her, that's the first person that has told me in, I don't know how many barrels was in that batch.
yeah, that's
That
huge.
has told me that you've adjusted it.
and that's how you know a true, beer lover, right?
Well, she's getting there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and I think that's the fun in it. And she, again, you know, to have somebody who wasn't really in the beer community or even in this restaurant bar
Yeah.
community
Yeah, yeah.
to be able to believe in what was in my head and what's in this head, who knows? You know, there's a lot in this head.
Yeah.
Right? And so for someone to say, "Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna do this," and we busted our butt and we saved our money, and this is all us. This
Yeah.
is our money and our love in every ounce of this building. And,
Absolutely.
And I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have somebody like Joe,
Yeah.
who has been behind me from day one.
Yeah.
Day one.
Totally.
And then now
that's
we have
all the
her, and
difference.
then now we have people that are just coming in full force that support
Yeah.
Tipsy Cactus.
Well, you build that network, but it
Yeah.
has to start with something. And
Yeah.
I mean, I know I would, without the support of my wife, I can't, it's a huge endeavor, you know?
Yeah.
So it's awesome to have that help and that partner. What kind of place, if you could choose, what kind of place would you love to let's say the suite next to you is just demolished and there's a new business coming in. What would you be stoked to have move in next to you?
What would I be? That's a very, very interesting question.
Because I mean, there's a lot of stuff that complements beer.
There
Some
is.
people will say a cigar shop. Some people will say, you know, X, Y, Z. But it's, you know, what do you think would be fun?
I mean, it's hard because, you know, you don't want to take away from the people that we have, our
totally.
food trucks.
Oh no,
So,
totally.
you know, I mean, I would love to have a
Crazy restaurant that's really good. But
a great sub shop next door that is. You know,
I know
whatever,
what you're saying, yeah.
whatever
If
the
you've
case
been
may
here,
be,
you
you
know.
know, yeah,
If you've been
exactly.
here, you know.
But our food trucks is where it's at, you know. I mean, I think it would be a hard thing. I mean, if anything, we would like to give our friends a little bit more space.
Yeah,
Open the bar a little bit, and you know, and put some more tables over there.
that'd be great.
Or whatever, you know, something local or just good neighbors.
Yeah,
You know, you can't pay for your neighbors,
no,
right? It's like
Yeah.
when you buy your house, are your neighbors good?
dude, we have one neighbor who's really cool, and we have a house that's getting built. The people across the street, not great.
Not so good?
Not tight. Dude, 2 a.m. outside, like, I'm gonna get my fucking. Then the lady to the guy, I'm gonna get my fucking gun. Get out of here. The guy's crying in the street. It's a whole thing. 2 a.m. The kid's on the big wheel. It's fucked up. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Where we live, we live in Mesa. We live
Yeah.
in working class Mesa, and we have the best neighbors ever.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
That's huge.
And they're all different. And that's the
Yeah.
best part about it, is that each one of them is different. And that's what we want. You know, I mean, every person in here we get along with.
Absolutely.
And they send people down here.
Yeah.
I mean, our guys from B&B, they come down and drink beer.
Yeah.
Idle Hands comes down and drink beer.
Yeah.
Angry Crab. That's a good question. If someone left next door, I mean, I've never.
Yeah. Who you'd want to
More,
move in.
I wouldn't want anybody. We want Tipsy.
Yeah. You.
And just
you
more
next door.
space for people,
Yeah.
for our friends to come and drink beer and eat our food trucks, and
Absolutely.
that's what it's about for us. We're all about community. I mean, there's 2 people that are waiting at our door right now
I know. I feel
because
bad.
they
I'm
are
like,
locals. We don't
Yeah.
open till 2.
Yeah.
They
but
know we
they
don't
wanna
open till
come
2,
in.
but we
Yeah.
love them,
Yeah.
and it's I'm the guy. I will open early.
Oh yeah.
to a point.
Does that happen every once in a while?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And you know what? And I'm okay with it. You
Yeah.
know, it's kind of crazy what we do and how we do it. So
If Tipsy had $100,000 and spend in one day on something, let's say, you know, some people would be like, well, we want to, you know, renovate this or we want to do this. Some people would be like, well, let's buy like all like the rarest, expensive kegs that we can. What do you think would be your thing? Like, we got to blow it in a day. What would you do it on?
if we had $100,000 to do at Tipsy
Yeah.
today, I think we'd finish our patio,
Okay. Yeah.
and then we'd probably do something for the community.
Oh yeah. Put on
Yeah.
an event.
An event.
Put on maybe an event.
Why not?
What's your ideal event?
My ideal event is there's a couple different ways to do it. We love puppies. I mean, who doesn't
Ooh.
love dogs?
No,
I mean,
yeah,
we want to
everybody
do a
loves
dog rescue, thing
Oh,
here.
yeah.
There's a couple things we're working on
Yeah.
for that kind of fun stuff.
Oh, very
but
cool.
like I said earlier, I'm from New Mexico.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a big green chili festival
That's
at the end
super cool.
in August probably when
Yeah.
when chili season starts, and we're gonna roast and do all these fun things. But I think $100,000, could go a long way to.
Totally.
We're fortunate enough to be where we are
Mm-hmm.
and to have this, and people might not believe it, or it might sound stupid, but it's something that we could do for our community would pay off wholeheartedly
Totally.
for us and benefit us.
Yeah.
And that's what Tipsy's about. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, we love our people, and we
Yeah.
love craft beer people, and we love helping our community
Yeah.
and our friends.
If you had to say in, a short message to
'Kay.
people who have never been to Tipsy,
Okay.
this is what we're about, and this is why we'd love to see you. What would you say to them?
I would say to them, just come down and see us.
Yeah.
See what we're about.
Yeah.
We're about community. We're about you becoming our family. We're about beer. Number one, we're about beer.
And about beards.
We're trying.
Yeah.
This is the Irish in me. It's
shit.
the only red in me. I don't know what's going on here. But I think it's for us is come down and see us and see what we're about.
Yeah.
We're not pretentious. We're not anything like that. We want to just support the people that we love and care about.
Yeah.
And we want people to come in and see what me and Joe do on a daily basis. And the people that work for us, because we have people that work for us, our friends and our family, they come in and see us on a Monday or a Sunday. You know, when we're not here, come and see Jasmine and Chris, and people know Kate.
Yeah.
You know, who work for us. And that's what we're about, is building this thing. And that's, I know it's a longer little statement than you wanted, but we love what we do.
Yeah.
And
it shows.
We believe in what we do, and we're blessed to have this.
Yeah.
Period.
Yes.
Period. That's what it's about for us. And
Totally.
we're lucky to have it. And we don't want to ruin it or change it for anything, you know? And that's what we're about. So it's very, very simple.
Yeah. Well,
The best beer is a shared beer.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love everything y'all are doing.
You're drinking way more than me.
Hey, you know
Shared
what?
in my
Cheers.
beer.
Thank you so much for taking the time to sit with us and be on Drinking with O.
Thanks for having us.
I can tell you, you made me a believer, man. This place is awesome.
Well, thank you.
We'll be back.
And that's what we want to do. We want to we want people to come in here and know Sean and Joe and all of our friends that come in here and want to hang out with us.
Hell yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Dude,
Cheers, my
bottoms
friend.
up, man.
Pleasure, brother.
Hey, pleasure.
Can't chug a sour. Sorry.
No way. It was hard to chug that. Woo!